How do you know if it's time to break up? Plenty of things happen in relationships which make people consider if it is time to break up or not. Breaking up with your boyfriend or girlfriend, or even your spouse, is not an easy decision. It requires careful consideration as well as guts. It is even more difficult to end a long-term relationship because that person has been part of your life for the longest time, and you had even made plans for the future together. Breaking up means forming a new reality, with new people and creating new memories. Another thing that makes breaking up not easy is that you do not know what lies ahead. You don't know if you will live to regret your decision in future. You also don't know if you will be happier or not, and if you will meet someone better than your partner. 18 signs that you should break up. 1. If you would advise someone that is in your shoes to break up. If you would advise your sibling, child, or friend who is in a relationship like yours to end the relationship, then it is a sign that you should break up. When your friend tells you that her partner assaulted her or cheated, is your advice break up with him, or it depends on the circumstances or the severity? 2. You feel like your partner is using you. You notice that your partner is just using you. A sign that your partner is using you can be when your partner only shows you love when he or she is able to gain financially from you. The moment when they can't benefit financially from you, then they treat you differently. Another sign that your partner may be using you is when he only wants to be with you for sexual gain or domestic services. You hardly feel like you are in a relationship because he is never there when you need him. He only sees you at his own time, and every interaction has to be sexual. He does not go into public spaces with you. 3. You always give but you never receive. If you are the only one who is giving in the relationship, making all the sacrifices, but your partner does not do the same for you, then it is a sign that it's time to break up. A relationship is about servicing each other's needs. If you give your partner love and do them favors, they should also reciprocate it. You need to feel like you are also receiving from your partner. The gestures should not be one-sided. 4. Your partner abuses you. If your partner abuses you, you should run and not look back, unless if are ready to be sent to your maker by him. Don't try and make excuses for him or her that you deserved it. You are not a child who needs to be disciplined through corporal punishment. If you are not able to resolve your differences maturely without violence, then it is a sign that you should break up. 5. You can't answer why you are still with him or her. If you cannot find a good reason to justify why you are still with him or with her, then it is a sign that you should break up. If you are not with your partner for the kids, or love, or sexual gratification, or money, or companionship, then what is your motivation for continuing the relationship? 6. Your friends and family think you should break up. If your friends and family have suggested that you should end the relationship with him or her, then it is a sign that you should break up. If they have told you that your partner is unfaithful, or he or she is just using you, or there is something that is off about him, then believe them. They see from a better lens view than you, because your judgment might be clouded by love. They won't mislead you. They want what is best for you. 7. Your partner does not want to commit. If your partner does not want to commit to a serious relationship, or an exclusive relationship, or even to marriage, then it is a sign that you should break up. After dating for some months or years, the relationship should have a clear direction of where it is going and when you can expect to tie the knot. 8. Your partner does not prioritize you. If your partner prioritizes everyone else but you, then it is a sign that your relationship deserves a break. It is very sad if your partner has time to cultivate friendships and be with his or her family, but don't have time for you. What is the purpose of a relationship if you will not receive attention and support from your partner? Your partner jumps every time someone else asks him or her for help, but does not do the same for you. 9. You are holding on to the hope that your partner will change. If you are staying in a bad or toxic relationship with the hope that things will change, I might have bad news for you. People hardly change, and sometimes it even takes time or even years. If you think that you will be able to change things about your partner that you don't like, you might have to think again. It is either you will have to tolerate the situation, or see it as a sign that you should break up. 10. You are disgusted by his or her presence. If you hate your partner so much to a point of even wishing that they can be hit by a bus, or even be arrested, then it is a sign that you should break up. Also, if your mood changes for the worst when your partner is in your presence, then it is a sign that the relationship is over. You no longer love him or her. 11. You are happier when you are with other people. If you can be yourself when you are with other people, but you are someone else when you are with your partner, then it is a sign that it's time to end the relationship. If you are much happier and more alive when you are with other people, but you are down when you are with your partner, then maybe you have not yet found your match as yet. Or the relationship has gone through an irreparable damage. 12. Your partner has betrayed you or cheated on you. If your partner has cheated on you and you find it difficult to forgive and the relationship cannot be normal again, then it is a sign that it is time to end the relationship. Also, if you have forgiven but your partner still continues disrespecting you, then it can also be a sign that you should call it quits. 13. Intimacy has died. When the intimacy in the relationship has died for reasons other than health, then it can be a sign that you should break up. However, it is important to communicate with your partner why this aspect has died, and if there is a way it can be resuscitated. 14. Communication has died in the relationship. You no longer talk to each other and constantly give each other silent treatment. You no longer check up on your partner, or your partner no longer checks up on you. Their presence or absence makes no difference to you or to them. In short, you no longer care about him or her, and they also no longer care about you. 15. Your partner is irresponsible. Imagine being with someone whom you always have to babysit because you fear that they will make irresponsible decisions like gambling with their entire salary, or using all the money on drugs and alcohol. If you are with a partner that you constantly have to babysit, then it is a sign that you might need to take a break from the relationship until they get their act together. 16. The relationship is unhealthy. Is your partner too possessive, too jealous? Do they separate you from your loved ones? Do they constantly gaslight you? Are you always crying? Does your partner abuse you? If your answer is yes, then it is a relationship red flag and you have to take action. If you spot any of the signs that you may be in an unhealthy relationship, then it is a sign that you should break up. 17. You are dating someone who is married. You should always be on the lookout for signs that you might be dating a married man or a married woman. These people are never honest. And when you do find out that he or she is married, it's better to break up, because a married man will never leave his wife. If he admits that he is married, he will lie to you and tell you that he is in the process of divorce while he is at a happy place with his wife. 18. Your partner does not want your kids or molests your kids. If you came with kids into the relationship, your partner should accept that they are a part of you and not try to separate you. If your partner is not willing to accept your children, then it is a sign that you should break up. Also, if there are any signs that your partner may be molesting your kids, then it is a clear sign that you should break up. You can't be in such a relationship at the expense of your children's wellness.